What's up with this video where Joe Rogan tried to give you a hug? I heard you toss him into a wall. You tried to fight him. Is that true?
Oozing, man.
It was true, though?
Well, it was after one of Joe's shows.
Comedy show?
Yeah, I met him, gave him a little hug, but then we hugged, turned into a little wrestling thing, and then takes my back. Everybody thinks Joe let up because he had my back. But his face was in my lower back. He didn't have my back. He had my middle lower back. But I just turned and faced him. I was clearing some space. He was all balanced, so I chucked him into the wall. Thank God he wasn't hurt, man.
But y'all cool now, though, right?
Oh, I felt bad, yeah.
Oh, you felt bad?
No, yeah, I felt horrible, but he could take it. You know, he was cool with it. He just couldn't believe how strong I was.
Yeah.
He had no clue. We good. I'm about to go on Rogan's show one of these days here pretty soon. That'll be fun.
I'm gonna prank Bilal Muhammad on his live.
Soggin Dawes fight card. What is that? Soggin D? I don't even know what that is. Yeah. I don't even know what that is. Yeah. What is that? Soggin D?
Sucking these nuts, Bilal.
Got him!
Strickland mocked Blaydes, saying if you told that in person, he would put his head down and walk away, then try to fight you on Twitter. LOL. Blaydes fired back, saying if Sean tells you he's gonna fight you to the death, it means he's gonna jab you and play defense for 25 minutes. If Sean sees you are a harmless kid or homeless man on his Ring camera, he's gonna walk outside with a gun and record it to make it seem like he's crazy. If Sean goes on a podcast, it means he's probably gonna cry.
Jokes are you. But now that the joking's over, it's official. I got a couple lessons I want to teach you. Lesson 1. You don't run anything. You don't have a safe zone, and nobody cares what you think. It's a show to run.
John? Yeah.
Aslında mesela krallık kazandı.
Como é que é? Hã? Você não aguenta mais?
Não.
Você não, gente.
Não aguenta não, velho.
Amanhã você vai treinar amanhã?
Vai.
Caralho.
Quase.
Por quê? Vai engordar, né? Você tá igual o negócio do alface lá.
Passa mal, velho. Passa mal.
Pride had good rules. A 10-minute first round was better. I think 10 minutes is better. Especially if someone like works really hard. Again, 4 minutes, 30 seconds, you finally take the guy down. Now you're on top. And now you're trying to set things up, but the bell rings. And then you start standing up again.
Yeah.
Crying.
Yeah, if you hold the baby like this, the baby stops crying.
Thank you, Conor.
That's the
Before you call it a career, do you have to fight for the BMF title?
You said, bro. Have you one guy to deserve to fight BMF title? It's me. Because who's have a better highlight and knockout in UFC than me? Bro, Imagine him a fight me, bro. I love Max Holloway. He's one of my favorite fight ever. I love to watch him. Very nice guy, very family guy. Imagine a fight me against him with the BMF belt. You know, it's gonna be very, very good for me, for him, for the company. And like I said, man, I have 30 fights. That my next one's gonna be my third fight in UFC. I think I deserve that, man. Well, of course, my focus 100% on the next one, but yeah, I think it's gonna be good.
This one, there's a lot on the line. But for me personally, there's a lot on the line. Manchester, defending an interim title, putting myself in line to fight potentially the greatest fight of all time in Jon Jones next, pay-per-view, all kinds of stuff on the line, mate. So I'm coming 100% to take Curtis Blaydes out as early as possible in the fight.
Jon Jones tweeted, November 9th, Madison Square Garden. Here I come, baby. Hashtag and still. Jones also played down the interim title fight between Aspinall and Blaydes by labeling it as a fight for the #1 contender spot. Jon said, Curtis versus Tom for the official #1 contender spot. Trolls telling me I'm slowing down the division by getting injured. Meanwhile, the next two heavyweights aren't even a main event? Interesting. I'm on the right path. I got until November to remind the world. Again. I'm definitely not retired. Sitting on my porch, sore all over, enjoying some time in the metaverse. November 9th can't come soon enough. I'm earning it every day, just like I always have. Jon also said he wouldn't be surprised if Blaydes became the new interim UFC heavyweight champion. Jon tweeted, I wouldn't be surprised if Curtis won. I have seen scenarios like this time and time again. Dude prematurely drinking his own Kool-Aid ends up with a huge piece of humble pie. I mean, if Sergey can touch Tom that easy, I'm sure Curtis can too. When Curtis decides to go, he's a lot faster than people realize, and he hits hard. A few well-timed shots and that strong top game, it could be a long night for old Tommy boy. Either way, I'll be watching, excited to have some additional footage. Jon also took some time to blast a fan who called him a has-been. Jon said, the guy who's probably never been on the internet calling me a has-been. I gained a few pounds after surgery, have gray hair in my beard, and now I am being called a has-been. Pretty sure the last time you saw me do anything MMA related, I was walking away from a flawless victory. My MMA skills right now are sharper than they have ever been. It's funny how you're not with me in the gym, yet you can tell me where my skills is? Even if I wasn't the best anymore, I could go on and fight the best guys another 5 years if I wanted to. I would never not be top 10 in the world. Could always step in there and make millions. You don't skip from the best ever to being called has-been. I mean, there's gatekeeper status. There's B-level fighters. Come on now, has-been?
Boy, that escalated quickly. I mean, that really got out of hand fast.
It jumped up a notch.
It did, didn't it?